Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're in the world. Hello. Hopefully you can hear me. Right, it is. Where are we? It's what the name, eh? We are now the 17th. It's Sunday, the 17th of November. Actually, it's been a while since I've done a video.
Roundabout. Take the third exit onto Lockhead Drive.
Yes, dear. It's been a while. Last one, I think, I just started back up on my own. So, yep, still on my own, still doing away. I've got a contract now. 7 days a week. Set pay every day, no matter if it's one drop or 15 drops. I get my daily. I need to shut him up. I get my daily rate. 2 seconds. I'm just trying to work out where was I going again. Waverley Park Terrace. Waverley Park Terrace is right. That's fine. I'm just going to turn him off for Waverley Park Terrace. I don't need him. Yeah. So I've got a contract now. 7 days a week. I get my daily rate, and everything else that comes in I try and book after I finish my daily deliveries. Basically it's for Airbnb that I'm doing now. 7 days. Head to Leaf in the mornings, load up my van with the bed-ins and a list that I get previously the night before, telling me how many I've got. I fire round, I do them all. Find the key boxes, go into the properties, I strip the beds, I drop the clean, I don't make the beds. Cleaners come in after me and then they clean and make the beds, obviously. And yeah, so I just do that. As I say, I get my daily rate, and then anything else that comes in I book in for the afternoons, and it could be a nice day. I mean, 10:30 start. I think the latest I've finished has been about 4:30. That's a Sunday. It's Sunday today actually. Sundays can be a long day. Well, Sundays are the longest day you'll get. But the good thing about Sundays is we didn't do them all. I mean, I've got 23 on the day. Don't all need done the day because there's no guests checking in later on today or tomorrow. So I'm only doing 9. The rest I'll do tomorrow. You can't really get to a property till 11 o'clock because you don't know if the guests are still there. However, Sundays is brilliant because what you don't do on a Sunday, you know there's no guests there on the Monday. So I can go out the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, I can get the rest of them done, and then whatever's on for Monday, which will probably be about 4, I can then start them at 11. And you're still finished by 12, 1:45, latest, really. And that's you home, unless I've booked in other jobs. Go move a sofa for 55 quid or whatever. So I'm doing quite well. We've not heard anything else for the unnamed company. They've kind of left me alone. Mind you, they're quite quiet now. Choking for drivers. I've actually got vans with other company details on them. You know, drivers that are driving vans with other details on them, driving for them now. And that was a big no-no for that company. They would never do that. And now they are, because they're choking for drivers, because they can't get drivers, because everyone knows what they're like. The Indeed reviews speak for themselves, and drivers look at those. These companies didn't realise that drivers actually look at Indeed for reviews before they apply for jobs. Some ignore them, which I did. because there was reviews on there bad about them before I started, but aye, there's a lot of folk looking at them, so right, I'll leave his to it. I'll try and come back and forth. We'll see what we can do video wise. As I say, it's been a while, so a bit rusty actually, so aye, catch you shortly. Oh, that was fun. That's me managed to do 3 of my 9. I've got 9 today. As I said earlier, I probably would have done them all, but aye, 9 today. I've done 3 so far, even though one of them that was fun, like. One of them I went into in the kitchen dining room, the ceiling's all over the flare. So that needs to be replastered, so I've just picked up my dirties, dropped to clean, took a picture. Obviously the builders will go in and then the cleaners will come in, so that'll not be in use for a wee while. I'm now on my way to World's End Close on the High Street, and I've also got Jeffrey Street, which is just round the corner, which is where I'll park because it's an absolute nightmare. As you can see, that's me heading up now, but I'll just park in Jeffrey in a loading bay. I'll do World's End first, walk up, get a key, do that, walk back down, unload my bag, fill my bag up, go and do Jeffrey, which is on that street, and then on to my next ones. Didn't mind coming up here on a Sunday. Sundays are alright, even though Sundays you get hammered with jobs, but as I say, you didn't have to do them all. But I didn't mind that on a Sunday. If it was any other day, it'd be a nightmare. On a Sunday it's alright, because it's quite quiet. The roads aren't too bad. As long as there's no Independence March, or don't get me wrong, I'm fully for independence, but I mean, as long as there's no Independence March or what do you call it, GBLT and global warming and all this. I mean, when these things kick off up here, it's an absolute nightmare. You can't get anywhere. You just can't do the job. You can't do it because you're not allowed to park anywhere, and all the streets are shut round about. So brilliant. So I am going where that bus is now, up there, and I need to go. See you shortly.
I'm glad you came.
You know you got to be strong.
from Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
What film was that in? Not that I normally listen to Classic FM, but what film was that song in? Because it's doing my head in now. I know it, I can't think it. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to wherever you are in the world. It's now Sunday. Busy day. Well, I go hit with 17. I'm doing 6. I'm going to do an extra 4 on top of that though, just to sort of cut the bread for the morning, if you know what I mean. Get the bread all sliced up and it'll be a lot easier. So I'm going to do 4 on top of my 6. That cuts the bread, makes it a bit easier in the morning. Got a job first thing in the morning, 7:30 pickup. That gets me from the outskirts into the town, ready to start my daily run. So that's not too bad. It's absolutely pissing down, sorry, raining the day, so the wind's picked up, which is brilliant because every time I open the side door it's just blowing into the van. So aye, we are, where are we now? We're just passing Fetty's police station's there on the left. Well, aye, it's in there on the left. And I'm going to, where am I going now? Roseburn Street, then I've got Leamington Place, and then after that I'm going to see if I can cram in. I've already done 1 of my 4 extras, so if I can cram another 3 in, happy days. I've not got anything on today anyway. I never take anything on a Sunday because I know that I'll be doing this sort of drags out on a Sunday. So we'll just see how we go with that. Other news, done a job yesterday, didn't go down very well. That Leeds woman that I moved up, I mentioned earlier on there, I was doing a job for her yesterday, and it didn't go down very well. The dress she was going to was a pain, customer was a pain, and result of it all, there was a builder at the bottom of the flats, absolutely steaming. Turns out he was Polish, he's supposed to be there. Don't know why he was steaming though, but the carpet off, the telly was broken because I went to the wrong address. I unstrapped the telly, pulled the telly out, and then it was, oh no, this is the wrong address, it's the block behind. So obviously rushing about, I put our telly back in, never strapped it down, did I? So I was going round the corner, eh? And you can probably imagine what happened. Chest of drawers. The drawer flew out, smashed the telly, and I've got a non-happy customer. Telly's worth about, well, it's like everything though, everyone tries to milk it a bit. Telly was worth about 400, nearly 500 quid a year ago. It's worth 330 quid right now, brand new. An LG 49 inch. I'm insured. I've reported it to the insurance. I'm waiting for them to get back to me. I should be able to send her the details, and they should take over for there. I mean, that was, as I say, okay, it was my fault for rushing, but I wasn't fully to be blamed for that. There's a lot to carry on, which is now, I'm now changing the way I do student / flat moves, to be honest with you. Putting a new couple of wee things in there, and if people aren't happy, then that's fine, I'm not doing it. But nah, things need to change a bit, otherwise it's going to cost me all the time. That's the first thing I've ever broken, ever. Never broken anything. Doesn't matter how many companies I've worked for. You know, before I was doing my own thing, I've never broken anything. So it just wasn't good, you know, especially for me, because going, you know what I mean, never breaking anything and then all of a sudden breaking it. I'm trying not to swear here, but it really peed me off. And then obviously her attitude as well, just her attitude before it was even broken, and then after broken, you know, messaging me, telling me I can get it on Amazon. You know what I mean? I'm not buying it. Goes for the insurance. I'll need to pay I don't know what I'll need to pay. I'll need to pay what do you call it? I can't think of it now. You know what I mean? I need to pay my excess, that's it. I'll need to pay an excess on it, and then they'll, I don't think they'll replace the telly though. I was saying this to the wife last night. The client's under the impression that the insurance will replace it old for new. I don't think they will. It was a year-old telly. Alright, it's a smart telly, but it was a year-old. It had a couple, I took pictures of it anyway, so I had a couple scratches on it. You know, we're not talking a mint telly here. So it's up to the insurance really, but they'll probably ask me to pay 100 or whatever. There's not much I can do. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of peed me off. Still not feeling well. Absolutely sweating as well. But it's rained. Everyone's looking at me like a pure nutcase. You know what I mean? It's absolutely peeing down, and then I'm out there with just with a polo shirt on. Do you know what I mean? It's actually cooling me down. But then folk are just like, look at that bam. That bam there. So well that's it. You climb the curb, I'm not doing that. Got an Audi flying towards me. Lovely. Oh. So that's about it. Not much else to say there now. Hearts Football Club's we finally got our manager. Mind you, I'm not too keen on him. I don't know the story behind him, but Sendell, is it? Aye. He was with Barnsley and what was it, 12 games, he won 1. That sounds good for a manager for your football club, eh? And then we've got him. The old Hearts. Ah well, couldn't go any worse, could it? We've been absolutely minced for years. I'm not going to get in there. I'm actually passing the house. I want to turn around and go back because I want to get a parking space, which is always a nightmare. Just flying. Right, I'll get you shortly. I'm going to put that on as well. Try and add this because get the 2 cameras up when it comes to this.
Turn right onto Egypt News. Then the destination is on your right.
Because it's not looking promising. Egypt Muse, Egypt Muse, Egypt. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Lovely. Egypt Muse. 19th century bloody cove thing. Barry. 16th Egypt Muse. That's it there. Right in the edge. I'm driving in this courtyard.
The destination is on your right.
Oh, I know.
Arrived.
Oh. I'm going to have to go and work this out.
I can speak to you by saying nothing at all. Every single time I find it hard to breathe. 'Cause I need you here with me every day. You're saying the words that I want you to say. There's a pain in my heart and it won't go away.
Look at this absolute nutcase. Lights are at red and he's just continually driving across. I'm at the line. Typical private hire taxi driver, there we go. Thinks he can do what he wants. Because Edinburgh Council gave him a licence, so that's it, he can do whatever he wants now. There's an ambulance coming down, I'm not going anywhere. Thanking you. A good private hire taxi driver there, a second gen. Cool. Last 3 days I've had 3 drops per day. I've had loads of work on after it actually. I've got a couple of jobs on this afternoon as well. It's beginning to be a very prosperous month. Well, start of the month anyway. We'll see what the rest of the month's like, but the way it's looking now, getting up to Christmas, it's heaving. Oh no. It's a bit of a nightmare. Get you shortly. In fact, I just says get you shortly, but I may as well just leave it on there now. I'm going up to Castle Terrace, which is right at the foot of Edinburgh Castle. So I'm better off leaving it on because you'll see what you might, well, you'll not get a glimpse of the castle, but you'll get a glimpse of the foot of the castle anyway. There's my old van there just past me from Unnamed Company. Another nice fresh young face in the van. In a matter of a couple of months he'll look like he's about 70 years of age. So driving for them, but hey ho, that's what he wants to do. Here we go, everyone doing deliveries. Everyone's double parked. Just open the doors, I cut up the helmet, it's brilliant, thank you. He nearly smacked himself in the face with that cone. I don't know what to laugh. Where we're going, we're going left. Honestly, I start losing the plot sometimes. Here we go into tourist territory now, like. Deacon Brodie's is just up there on the crossroads there. I'm going to go left, that's me on Castle Terrace. Tourists everywhere. Half of them aren't even tourists, the locals, they just didn't get a toss, they just walk out in front of you. So, aye, it's a lovely winter's day. Well, it's not winter's day. A typical Scottish day, to be honest with you, raining. It's not that cold though. Oh, these noises are me for some reason. I've suddenly started moaning every time I turn the steering wheel or lift my foot. I'm only 35. Anyway. There we go, castle's up there. I don't know if you can see that, but the castle's up there. So if you're ever up here, the Edinburgh Castle, it's the Royal Mile, you can come up here, well, around here to the bottom, Long Market, up there on the right is the castle. I'm going here. However, the keys for here are down the hill. So I'm going to, this is the joys with key boxes. I've got to, where I just stopped there briefly is where the property is. I've got to drive down here and you'll see a bus stop on your right. There's a bus stop there. My keys are on that wee key box right there. So I've got to jump in here, run across there, get the keys, turn the van round, go back up, park and get the job done. Get you shortly.
When I lose control,
I need your love. 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 I need your love.
So the joys of driving in Edinburgh. Good morning, good evening and good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Hello! Hopefully you can hear me and hopefully it's not out of sync. Every time I try this angle, I notice it's out of sync, so we'll get a bash to see. When was the last? Monday, I think, or Sunday or Monday. It's now Thursday. Usual stuff, my daily stuff that I said every day, so it's not much excitement. The odd beach over in the afternoons after it. I've got a move. I had a shower the other day there, but I've got a move tomorrow afternoon at 4, so that's an extra wee bit on top of my daily rate. And on the 4th I've got a move, and
Who do you want to call?
nothing, nobody. And on the 7th I've got the move that I'm actually doing tomorrow. I'm moving from a flat to a storage unit, and then I'm moving from the storage unit to the lady's new flat on the 7th. So that's not too bad. There's no much else booked in at the weekend there. There's a few things. I had an absolute cracker last night. I got a message through, you know, could you do this move on Saturday, Sunday? 4 items. Okay. That's about right. I never gave her a price because I asked them, you know, items, etc. Sofa, boxes, you know, etc. the end there. Just give me a price. I can't price you on a job unless I know what it is. There's the way. Catch you shortly.